Hey everyone, how's it going? Puntastic77 here, coming to you live with some Team Fortress 2. I'm playing as the Pyro class with the regular flamethrower, the flare gun, and the homewrecker. And we are playing on Badwater. I hope you're all doing well. Just wanted to talk to you about a quick little topic that I had in my head, and I hope you find it interesting. And that is early adopters versus late adopters of technology, and the graphics associated with that, or graphics being an example of an early adopter versus a late adopter. So let's get into it. First I want to define to you all what I mean by an early adopter of technology versus a late adopter of technology. So what I mean by that is an early adopter will buy technology, will be the first person to buy a piece of technology or a new upgrade or something like that, and a late adopter will wait a little bit. Early adopters, they want to be trendsetters. They want to be the ones who have the new technology. They want to get the upgrade for any existing piece of technology just because that's in their nature. They want to see progress, all that kind of stuff. Now, the best example I can give of that is people who buy the iPhone every year or get a new phone every year, even though there are, one or two features or the camera is just a little bit better. People just have this sense in them. I don't understand why, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You need people like that in the market, but some people just want to have that technology first, and whether it be to show off or because they want that new technology or they want to show that people want this technology, that's what their role is. Then you have people in the middle who kind of wait like a week or two to kind of see if it's a good product, see it from their friends, hear reviews, whatever. And then you have people like myself who are very late adopters. And the scale is a little bit wider, but I'm just going to use the 3 model of early, middle, and late. I am a very late adopter of technology. I've always been like that my entire life. And the best example I can give of that is when I got the Xbox 360. I got it maybe a year and a half or a year and 3 months, something like that, after it came out, just because I had seen from my friends who had gotten it that they were getting Red Ring of Death and had to turn it in maybe once or twice to Xbox, and there was a bunch of glitches on a lot of the games, and I wanted to wait a good amount of time before I would make this huge purchase and just make that commitment to the Xbox. But in regards to that, I wanted to talk about graphics versus gameplay, and how people will push out a game companies will push out a game that is not ready, but it looks good and it's there to show off the processing capabilities or the graphics capabilities of a game. And I really can't stand that, to be honest. I would rather have a game that looks a little bit worse, that runs in lower frames per second, whatever it is, and just plays better and doesn't have all these glitches and things that you can exploit in the game. And I know people who strictly want to buy a game just because it looks great and they don't really care how it plays. I mean, obviously all these things play in a factor, but in my ranking system, I guess it would go gameplay first, storyline second if it's something like that, multiplayer third or second as well if it's just a primarily multiplayer game, and graphics maybe in last place. You have games that don't even care about graphics, such as Minecraft, and just focus on the gameplay, really. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's really sad to see games that like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where it's just got all these problems. And I haven't personally played the game, but you've seen videos come up of just people exploiting these huge glitches, and just why they just push it out just so the Xbox One could show off its render distance or something like that. I mean, I'm not saying that's what the culprit is, but I just want to hear your all thoughts too. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm wrong. Do you like graphics? I mean, obviously you do, but is that the first thing you look at when you want to purchase a game or get a TV or something like that? Are you an early adopter or a late adopter? I'd also like to know. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Do what you need to do to feel self-gratified. Thank you all for watching so much.